I'm telling you, it was the fastest I've ever seen that car move. We were flying down that back road.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
Sounds intense.
So what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And yeah, we're actually in the garage. What I find interesting is the, Stellantis just came out and said that they have a bunch of 2024 inventory that they can't move, even with rebates and everything else, because it's products that everybody told you sucked and nobody wanted, but they didn't listen. And now they have this aging inventory, and it looks like a problem. We're going to talk about all that and more right after this. All right, guys, so welcome on back to TK's Garage. What I find interesting here is we're down to 8% of inventory at tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com with the TRX giveaway sponsored by Still Lit Lighting Solutions. Once that is up, those 1,000X entries will be gone. If you want to win that truck, this is the time to do it. It gives you the most entries and the best chance to win. Not saying you won't win it if you're, picking something up there later in January. I'm just saying most likely this is the time to jump into it. But anyways, you can get into it. Link in the description down below, tk'sgarage.bigcartel.com if you want to win that Ram TRX.
Get this bad girl while you still have time.
So getting into today's video, I saw this article, and I'll throw it up here on the screen for you over at Car Scoops. And they're talking about Stellantis has a bunch of 2024 inventory that they can't get rid of. Well, that's not a shocker for me. Like, we knew about this, and most of it is Hornets and other stuff, which, here's the thing, they're not even making them anymore. They sold like crap, and just like the Charger EV, they're not selling. Now, they had insane lease deals on some of those things, and they were able to move them with those. But they're about to have a glutton of all of this EV inventory that's going to come back off leases that they're not going to be able to sell. Nobody wants that crap. Nobody wants the Hornet. Nobody wants any of this crap, this plug-in hybrid minivan crap. And now Stellantis has a massive problem. You got to think there's like 3 million units of inventory just sitting around, not just Stellantis, but other manufacturers too, of leftover new inventory. That means vehicles that have never been titled before. They're just sitting. We're in 2026. That means these 2024 models that are sitting were manufactured in 2023. That's almost a 3-year of 2.5 years of lot rot, of vehicles just falling apart, sitting on a dealership lot. Now, part of that is dealers not wanting to come off the inventory or give somebody a deal to get rid of it. The other part is, even with the incentives, what Stellantis has done, nobody wants it. Nobody wants these Dodge Hornets, all right? And I know people in the Hornet forums and stuff would be like, oh, this guy is hating on this car is great, until it breaks on them, and then they get it towed, and then they're like, oh yeah, this thing kind of sucks, and you know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Charger EVs. The guys are like, oh, I finally got bit by the brick, boo. It's just dumb, man. It's just absolutely dumb. And now, that said, I'm an investor. I'm invested heavily into Stellantis. I always disclose that. I think they're turning it around. The Ram TRX, yeah, I know. I've seen all the complaining. It's over $100,000. I'll do a video on that later, but it's over $100,000. Who cares? As long as the people are enthusiastic about it, there's going to be somebody that wants to buy it. Look, I get the guys that are bitching and complaining about how much a truck or whatever it is. I got one random ass hair sticking up. How much a truck is, I get it. But they're not going to build the TRX, guys, for $40,000. You're not getting that truck never is going to exist. So, crying and complaining about it is not going to change anything. But seeing the Hemis coming back, see the Hemi coming to the Charger here soon, and some new vehicles and some new products coming, I think Stellantis is going to be okay. I think they're just going to have to, if profits are looking good like halfway through the first quarter, they're just going to have to issue like some insane, rebates or kickbacks on these vehicles just to blow them out. And it will look positive for them, at least in terms of cash flow and moving metal. But I don't think they win on these vehicles at all. I just don't see it. I want to know what you guys think about this article, though, from Car Scoops, and what you think about this leftover 2024 inventory that's basically everywhere at these Stellantis lots, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram primarily. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And things are changing. This might be, there's only a couple more days you're going to get to see this view in the garage. There's some big changes coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And as always, stay petty, my friends.